I guess
I, I
what I was confused about initially was when you say clarity, when you're trying to get clarity, that means there's a level of confusion.
Right.
And I think that's what AP is saying. There is no confusion. I know I don't want to be with her outside of just smashing. So there is no post nut clarity. So when you're trying to gain clarity, there's a level of confusion. And that's, I think, where I was confused. I thought the confusion is, I don't know if I really want to be with her. It's something about her that I really like, but I ain't really sure what it is. And then you have sex with her, and then you realize, you know what, I really don't like her like that. That's what I thought it was.
he can't. He just could. I say, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Now I
now.
can. Yeah.
Okay. No, I say AP just got clairvoyant, so he could tell from the gate. But for a lot of other men, where
No.
that's you described it. I think that grocery store analogy probably was the best one.
Hmm.
You'll buy stuff when you're hungry versus when you're fed. Like going grocery shopping, you ate already after dinner, you might come out of there with $94 worth of stuff. If you go in there before you ate starving, you're gonna buy $365.39 worth of stuff.
So using
The
that,
good news is you
so
have
if
two
you
hundred and
use that
sixty-two
analogy,
dollars left over. So a food left over that you can eat anytime.
well, that's what I
You
would
didn't
like.
lose. You knew what you were going in for. Food.
Well, my thing is with that example, Marcus, if you have a bunch of groceries, right? Do you still have post nut clarity? So if you're having sex with multiple women,
Nasty ass.
can you have post nut clarity with one of the women that you're dealing with? Because you said if you're not being fed, like you gave the example for the grocery store, if you're not being fed, so when you're hungry, you go grocery shopping, you tend, you know,
I
to
get
get.
the question.
Okay.
I answer the way men are wired. I don't know if you heard this saying before that there's a new woman is always the best. The way we're wired is like to go after something new, right? So it's gonna be a continual feeling like that. Just in like at the program. I mean, men fight against it all the time in different ways, but to try and explain it within this scenario. So if you already having sex with multiple women, the new one still you haven't had sex with, so you don't know. And it's still back to the same base level of hungry. Now
I
you
was
could fast,
told
but
now. I was told. I don't know how true this is. I was told after you had so many, you realize they all really just almost the same. It's just a different package.
yeah, that's when you got to take a break from it for like a couple months so you can reset. Yeah. No,
Unless
you got to
something new
just
comes
take a
up.
break.
Like you said,
Yeah.
hey, look, but still, like you said, ain't no coochie like new coochie. They that is actually a saying. And if we're gonna be honest,
Well, that's exactly why women in marriage don't have it often because they're trying to maintain the newness. So
That's a
there you
lie.
go.
That's all the cap in the world. You lying on yourself. You lying on all the other.
They're
Don't
trying
start that rumor
to
because these
maintain
dudes are
the
clip it and
newness.
run with this and say that that's like. See, I told you don't get married. These women don't give you none when you get married. That's a
If you get
super
too
lie.
used to
yeah,
it, it won't be new. So you got to kind
It,
of ration it out a little bit, right?
don't let her lie to y'all. If she tried to ration out sex, she'll be stalking her husband. She wouldn't last. We heard her talk about this before. Her husband might want to chill tonight, and she bring that ass over here. She ain't rationing nothing out. Look, wives that because these no for real, these men be thinking that like that if when you get married, you might not what they say, single man having more sex than married man. That's a lie. That's a super lie. Like that's such a lie. That's just a lie, lie, lie,
It
lie,
is.
lie, 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 lie,
You
lie,
just
lie,
got to
lie,
make
lie.
sure
hold
she still likes you. It only
on.
changes if she doesn't like you. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man, not to say you're not going to have ebbs and flows, that happens just in
Mm-hmm.
general. But as long as she still likes you, I don't think that that happens like that. It just doesn't. If you still like each other, that's the key, is keeping each other engaged enough to the point that you still like each other. Think then when that happens, either the man or the woman, they're no longer really liking their partner anymore.
100% agree. So we had this conversation maybe 6 months ago where I was describing what foreplay is and that it's not isolated to the moments before sex and it can occur throughout the day in the interaction. So when I think about intimacy, that's how I would think about it. Like every time I walk past you, I'm like feeling on your body. When you walk past, I might just randomly kiss you. So we are throughout the day engaging with one another in intimate ways that they're sexual in nature, but they're not technically like leading up to immediate sex. And in doing so, it's always like ready. If that, you know what I'm saying? It's always, yeah. Like I've never ever been told no a day in my life. So
Like
This is 7 though.
like you said, those little things,
I've
not
asked for a
big,
break
like
before.
walking past and get popped in the butt. You be like, babe, but you really like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's little things
Y'all
like
tripping.
that. You're like, babe,
See that? So look, but here go the thing. Mistaken. Somebody will hear that, and you know how you just said. All right, so I'm jumping all over the place. So when you said you don't like it, but you like it, that sound crazy to a
that's
lot of,
the
you know what I'm
gray
saying?
area that
The
you're
gray
talking
area. The gray
about.
area.
Okay.
Yeah. Mind
Okay.
blown.
And then
And
they
then,
might
so I went to
read it into be like, yeah, I be trying to give her love taps, and she be like, stop. Got it. Okay, because that's the black and white. Okay.
yeah. And then there's
I guess
times where
it's the same thing when a man be buying a woman stuff and she be like, oh, I'm so in love with him. And then she'll go like, damn, I don't even like this dude. Now he broke. I don't even like him no more. Post financial clarity. Dang, it was the money all along. Damn it.
Post give clarity. Y'all want to be equal so bad. Hilarious. Oh shit.
Marcus, I
You say
like
post
that.
give clarity.
That just solidified for me what you were saying. It brought it into something tangible with the okay.
Because then there's times where you absolutely have to be in the black and white area, like no means no. Right. Even though it kind of doesn't sometimes, it always has to. Like you got it, like as men, it always has to err on the caution of even kind of hesitant, mean no. Protect yourself out here. Don't get caught up in no, yeah.
Facts.
Back in the day, men used to try and use that as their defense. She said no, but she kind of wanted it still. Bro, you going to jail. You going to jail like that. You going to jail. I'm sorry, Chan, what'd you say?
I don't remember.
Okay, I got it. I've been sitting here thinking for a good analogy for PNC. And let me know if I got it right now, Mark. I think I want either the Camaro or the Charger. And as soon as I test drove the Charger, I knew I wanted the Camaro. Is that PNC? Is that like the PNC?
I got one. I got one.
Kinda, but not really. But kinda. It's a gray area. It's a gray area.
I have one. Is it similar to when a woman there's a challenge getting a guy, right? And so she feels like she's so in love with him. She got all this competition, right? And then she finally gets him, whether through marriage or whatever. And she like, dang, I don't know if I like him no more. Because now I got him.
That would be that would be the.
So she was attracted to the chase, but now it's like, oh
yeah, that's closer.
Oh, so that's the same thing. Like,
okay,
but never mind.
You just made a lot of the men's argument in the space that I kind of was like, I don't see when they be like, she instantly changed overnight. I'm like, I've never seen a woman change overnight. So it happens, huh? She just be.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ain't shit.